Hello everyone, welcome to channel Unconcealed, where others say the sky's the limit, but over here we are reaching beyond the sky. My name is Christy. If you are new, hey. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to speak on my trip to Vegas. Left on the 6th of September, made it back on that Monday, which I think it was the 9th, late. So it was so much fun. So I'm about to roll the clip.
Celebrate her birthday. We got Bo and Jasmine back here who are going to Vegas for their birthday.
So on September 5th, I think that was like a Thursday, I worked half a day, got off at 12. I tried to pack my stuff, basically ended up meeting my friend halfway. And so when I got there, I did not eat all day. Like when we made it to Dallas, I did not eat all day. So I ended up getting sick. The crazy part is I'm so glad she had a cup in the car because I threw up in the cup. TMI, I know, but I got sick in the cup. The funniest part is, okay, she pulled over, right? And it was like nighttime. It was at a hotel. I pulled over, hopped out the car, poured the cup out, and was like, you know, trying to finish up. So then, you know, like when you're bending over in the grass, I was bending over in the grass getting sick. And then all of a sudden when I looked up, right there in front of my damn face was a skunk. Oh my gosh, I freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, there was a skunk. Like we was laughing. Like I told my friend, we was laughing the whole time. And the crazy thing about it is, what if I would have got sprayed? Like, oh my gosh, that probably would have been the end of it. Like, forget everything, drop everything, end of life. I don't know. Because, like, if you get sprayed, like, do you know how bad skunks smell? Like, they smell so bad. And having that on you, oh my gosh. Like, y'all, the skunk was right in my face. Like, if I was... Just picture me standing, bending over, And then I get up and like you just see a bit, like this wasn't a little bitty baby, no, it was a big skunk, and he like stared at me and then he like just walked off. And I don't even know why I just didn't jump. I was like in so much shock. I was just staring at it like, are you freaking serious? And then I just got in the car and then we were just laughing when I got back in the car. Anyways, after that, we ended up going to Fuel City, got some tacos, made it back to the house. I ate the tacos like it was my first time ever eating anything in life because I was so hungry. I felt so much better whenever I got sick, but then when I got to the house, I just, like, I thought we were gonna like stay up, watch a movie, drink some wine. No, when I say I was so exhausted, I was exhausted. So ate the tacos, went to sleep. We had to get up early that morning because we had to be at the airport a couple hours early. I don't remember what time we left. I don't know specifics, but my first flight was with Spirit Airlines. Rumor has it that, you know, all the bad rumors that you hear about Spirit Airlines kind of remind you of Soul Plane. I don't know, but it was actually really good. From their security, their check bag process, their going through the metal detectors, their professionalism, they were funny, it was fun. The plane, it did not have Wi-Fi. We were on a brand new plane. I think it was its second time flying and it wasn't even 2 weeks old yet. So a brand new plane. They were just telling us they haven't been to the Wi-Fi store, but we were fine. I don't think we needed the Wi-Fi because we had like, what I was doing, I was playing games on my phone. It did not feel like a 3-hour flight at all whatsoever. We made it there so fast. I don't know if it's because Texas is 2 hours ahead of Vegas and that's why it didn't seem like 3 hours. I don't know. It didn't seem like a 3-hour flight, you know, at all to me or my friend. I did take a nap. And that's probably what knocked off the time because I think my nap was like 1.5 hours, but it was perfect. From getting off into the air because I did have a little bit of anxiety. I had to breathe, like deep breaths, you know, slow down. And finally when we got in the air, I was fine. My seat was the aisle seat, so I didn't have a window seat. But everything I did see through the window was just so beautiful. So when the plane landed, it landed so good we didn't know that we landed. Like, that's how crazy it was. All the windows are up. You could see us landed, but we did not feel the land at all. It felt like we were still in the air. Like, that's how great that pilot was at driving that plane. I was so amazed at how big, like, when you've never flown before, how big the planes is insane. Because I don't think I've ever been that close, like being in the inside of the plane and us pulling up to take us off or for us to get on the plane. I did not notice how huge planes are because they are humongous. So, and for you to be able to be a pilot and be able to fly that, and with as many people was on that plane, like, I don't know what to say. Like, kudos to you, all the pilots that's out there. So basically it was just great. The landing, we didn't even know that we landed. We finally landed at Vegas. As soon as we got there, our bags was already there waiting on us, so we didn't even need to wait for the bag. Grabbed our bags, you know, called an Uber. I was able to get on the Uber and we went straight to the hotel. We did change our clothes whenever we made it to the hotel, and then as soon as we got to the hotel, we took off. Like, when I say we did not rest getting off that plane, we just, like, it felt like we was there the whole Friday. And I'm not sure if it's because we made it there early and their days seem real, like, a lot longer, but as soon as we got off that plane, we just went at it. So we went to go eat, then we went and walked the strip. There were so many people out there. We just walked up and down the strip, like, just enjoying ourselves. Let's see, Friday we also went to like M&M store. I don't think we got to go to the Hershey store. We went through Burlington and a lot of different stores I couldn't even keep up with. We went through so many stores, it's crazy. What was different is the Walgreens. The Walgreens was, of course, 2 or 3 stories, but they sold liquor. Like, they had Hennessy and Don Julio and whatever, Ciroc and all whatever liquor that you can think of. In Texas, we don't have that at no Walgreens I've been in. I think I've been all over Texas. We don't have, it's not a liquor store. And that's exactly what it was giving. They had a lot of their stuff locked up at every single door. At every single store had a security guard. So I'm not sure if, it's bad crime. I mean, Las Vegas is considered Sin City, but there was a security guard at every single door. And like, if you couldn't carry certain things in there, you just could not. Friday, it was like, we ended up walking the strip. We went to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. It's like a burger restaurant. And we had the Hell's Kitchen burger. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Like my friend and I was saying, like the best burger hands down. We while we were there, we did not get another burger because we didn't want another burger. Like, I don't know. The burger places I've been to have some competition, on their hands. It was even, I went to a cruise like a year ago, 2 years ago. And Guy, he has, I'm not sure of his full name, but he has a burger joint on the cruises, on the Carnival cruises, and that burger was one of the best burgers I've had. But Gordon Ramsay, his burger tops that burger. It was so good. But yeah, we walked the strip. We made it to a certain part of the strip, right, to where we were tired. So we decided to take the tram. So the tram went to 3 hotels, and I think they're all owned by the same people, or maybe the same like group of people. And so there's a tram that goes to all 3. So our hotel, we stayed at the Luxor. So it's like a Egyptian hotel. It's in the shape of a pyramid, and it has like mummies and stuff and tombs and Egyptian writing. It's a very beautiful hotel. So basically we get on the tram and it takes us to our hotel. So that's where we rode back to our hotel, which was, a great experience. I may get a little bit out of order here because I don't remember what order we went. I do remember, so basically in the hotel that we're in, and in all the hotels, there's like a casino in all of them. Even at the airport, there was a casino. So my friend and I, my budget was $20. I wasn't gonna go over $20 because I've heard of the stories about people going there, getting broke, and then come back home crying. I wasn't gonna do that. So what I did was I put in $20, and I actually won $100, but then played the 20 again. So I played my 20, won $100, and then made back my 20. So I had my 100 and then the 20 that I played, replayed the 20 that I had, lost out of that, and then repaid another 20, and then just cashed out my 80. So it was fun. There was a machine I was on, and I was like determined because I felt like I was going to hit big. Like my goal was to hit that. I don't know if it was a $10,000 max or a $13,000 max, because I wanted that. The crazy thing about it is I live 30 minutes from casino, Shreveport, Louisiana. So I'm like, if I ever want that, like if I ever have that lucky feeling to go back and just win something, I could just go to the boat. Like, I could just go there because I live close. But anyways, it was a new experience. It was so much fun. We went out to eat to a black-owned restaurant, Cafe Court, Las Vegas. We went there. I had the chicken and waffles. It was really good. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably rate it like a 7. It was okay. It wasn't better than anything that I've had in the DFW area. So, and if you don't know what DFW, that's Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas. It wasn't anything better than what I've had there, but it was really good. And this is all on Saturday. This is the next day. We also went to go get tattoos. Me and my friend, we got just matching tattoos. The Infinity Heart. They had $10 tattoos. When I say that place was packed, that place was packed. But they were getting people in and out, in and out. Now, when we first went in there, we were like, I hope they're sterile. But when it was my turn to get my tattoo, they did unpack it. So it looks like they had disposable needles and all this, all of their materials were disposable. So they would throw it away. He would wash his hands, put on new gloves, and then go at it again. And I know that they're so used to it, they just keep doing it. I asked him how often, is it like you know, certain Saturdays that they're busy, or is this all the time? He said it's all the time like that every day. He said they make a lot of money every day, and not everyone gets $10 tattoos. And not everyone gets $10 tattoos. Their tattoos went all the way up. You know, the other tattoos, they schedule it outside of their really, really busy days. But he said it's like that every single day. Saturday, we went to a restaurant. It's called Top of the World, where it's the tallest building in Las Vegas. And it circles around the whole city so that you can see the whole city. I think the number one thing that amazed me about Las Vegas is it looks like it's in this bowl, and what surrounds it is mountains, and then outside of that is like deserts and more mountains and whatever. First of all, looking at the United States map, what's crazy and insane is that the next state is California. I'm so used to living in Texas and like being down south that I didn't realize how close Nevada is, like right there to California. So it's crazy because I'm like, okay, well, one day whenever we go to Las Vegas, do we need to stay longer and drive to California? Like, I think that would be a beautiful trip, and the scenes would be like top tier. I'm all about the scenery. Like, I love seeing places. I love getting out and just stepping my foot on the ground. Yes, I'm all about flying, cruises, you know, that's all good, but it's nothing like stepping out and your body being in that space. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is what I like. That is what I love. That's like what brings me purpose, is like getting out and I'm here physically. You know, after we went to Top of the World, we went back to the hotel and we stayed there a little while. We went to a club called Club Dreas or something, and we were supposed to go the night before because Wale was there, but we ended up going Saturday night because Gucci was there. And so that night at the club, it was kind of weird because I had a weird feeling before I went in, but it was my friend's birthday and I really wanted her to enjoy herself. On this trip, it was just me and her, but basically, like, everything was fine. We made it through security. They go through your purse. So whenever they went through my purse, they saw the hand sanitizer and they were like, oh, you can't take this and you have to throw it away. So I was like, what? Because this wasn't no regular ass 99-cent, 50-cent, 25-cent, 10-cent hand sanitizer. This was like Ulta Beauty, you know, Sephora hand sanitizer. It's just something I keep in my purse, right? So they were like, oh, you have to throw it away. So I was like, what's the reason for throwing it away? Because I'm going to ask questions because I want to know, like, what's going on. So they said, oh, because people be putting it in people's drinks. And I was like in my head, I'm like, come on now. First of all, I didn't know nothing about that. I'm not from here. And it's hand sanitizer. Like, I got to clean my hands. But anyways, I went past and she was like, just set it on the side. And then whenever you come out, you can grab it. I was like, oh, okay. So when I get past her, this other guy, he was so rude. I actually wanted to, anyways, he was rude. No, you can't put it behind there. I said, but she told me I could put it behind here. Whenever I leave the club, I can grab it. He's like, no, you need to throw it away in the trash. We don't have hand sanitizer. So I was like, okay. So I took a deep breath because I did not want to get angry. So I was just like, is there, like, on your website, is there a policy that says that hand sanitizer is not allowed? He said yes, it's a policy on there. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, how come also you all don't put it out front, like what's not welcome? Because they didn't have like what's not welcome, like it's common sense, weapons and stuff is not welcome in clubs, but hand sanitizer, like I could not wrap my head around hand sanitizer not being allowed and people putting it in people's drinks. Like, who made that up? Like, who made that up? Anyways, so I threw it away. I just threw it in the trash and I went through the security or whatever. And so when I got there, y'all, it was so many people. It was so many people. Long story short, I did end up getting sick. I ended up getting sick because I couldn't breathe. It was so many bodies. Probably all the carbon, well, we let out carbon dioxide. So much was going on in there. I was getting dizzy. I was seeing stars. I saw double of my friend dancing and I'm like looking at her and she's probably looking at me and I don't know what she was thinking because I saw like 2 or 3 of her. And so there was this lady next to me. Her and her man was annoying me. It was just like so much. I was like irritated to the max. Anyways, Gucci came out. I couldn't see him because he seemed like he wasn't far away, but it seemed like he was far away. But like I said, I wasn't feeling good. Just the environment, it wasn't big enough. The air was not circulating. I couldn't breathe. I think that if I probably would, because we were on it that day too. We did not take a nap or anything before going out. And so I think that if I would have had a nap, but I would have had enough water and I was energized before going to the club, I would have felt better. And we would have probably stayed there for like a long time. But anyways, we did end up leaving, going back to the hotel. I crashed. I was tired. I think we both crashed, but I mainly crashed. Now, Monday, we had to get up early. I think we got up like around 3:30, 4:30. I don't remember the time. Like I said, my times are going to be off. We got up early. We had to go to we made it to the airport 2 hours early. It didn't feel like we waited 2 hours. Got on the plane. This was a different pilot. Brand new plane still. We don't know if it's the same plane that we rode up there, but totally different pilot, because the flight was, the anxiety was meant for that flight on the way back home rather than the flight going to Vegas. He did warn us. He did let us know that the plane would be shaky and rocky and all that stuff, which definitely happened. So my mind was all over the place and I had to bring my mind back to reality, because if your mind starts thinking of plane crashes and stuff, oh no. So basically I was just, you know, staying positive. So it was rocky, and then all of a sudden it leveled out. Then when we made it to Dallas, it was 30 minutes right before we were getting ready to land. Now the landing wasn't bad, but I knew we landed because we felt the land, but it wasn't like a crash landing. It was like a really good land. And then we felt those brakes, because when he landed, we were going really fast, and then we heard and felt those brakes. And I did have a window seat, and it was so beautiful, you know, just being able to look outside. I had the window open the whole time. A lot of people close their windows, but I had mine open the whole time because I was just trying to soak it in. We got there, grabbed something to eat. I just grabbed me Starbucks, and then went to, my friend dropped me off at the train station because I didn't want to, her drive, and I really wanted her to just, you know, go home, get her rest. And then I wanted to ride the plane. I mean, not the plane, but the train back home. And that's what I did. I just wanted to just chill. I just wanted to chill. I wanted to have that train experience. Like, whenever it comes to me and where I'm at, I want to have the chill experience. If it's from being rode around in an Uber, you know, by the right people, Uber or Lyft, or flying a plane, or getting on a train, or just certain things where I feel safe and secure. And, you know, I have 5 people, like my daughter has my location, my sister has my location on both phones, my best friend Jasmine, she has my location. That's 3 people that have my location. So as long as they have my location, and as long as, you know, I'm safe, then I'm good. You know, if something happens to me, they'll be able to track me, stuff like that. But where I'm at right now, I want to have that experience to where I am present in everything that I do, rather than everything just being so fast. I want to be able to experience life and just experience traveling more. Like I said, I just want to experience it. Like riding a train, I don't see that there's anything wrong with it. Yes, I have a car. Yes, I can drive, but I just rather just take that route from now on. I said, if I ever want to go to Dallas again, I just ride the train there, get picked up, do it, ride around what I got to do, go back home. And if I want to ride the train, I can ride the train back, because the train was equal to my drive, if that makes sense. So even though they stopped they stopped twice before my turn to get off, to me that was perfect. And just watching the scenery instead of just me just driving all the time and putting mileage on my, you know, vehicle and all that stuff. So I don't know, it was just an experience. I enjoyed it. I loved it. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. I just tried to make it as sweet, short, and simple as possible, just letting you all know my experience and just sharing it with you all. I want to have more of these experiences, and then hopefully the next time I will get familiar whenever it comes to vlogging, so that I can be present when traveling and then at the same time vlogging. But I don't want to look at it as vlogging. I want to bring like a different type of feel to it, if that makes sense. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you are new here and you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Over here we are growing. Eventually one day I will change the name of my channel. I'm thinking about it, but right now I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to become a better communicator, get more comfortable, because not only is this helping me in, you know, with my channel, this is also helping me in real life, because at work I'm trying to progress and promote within as well. So yeah, I'm utilizing this to my advantage. Everybody have a great day. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night or day wherever you are. See you until next time. Bye bye.